Hi everybody, this is Dr. Marcy with Agility Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine and 5280 Restorative Medicine. And this is a slightly pre-recorded video. It is done on Wednesday, March 4th, but I'm just recording it in the event that things go crazy tonight because it is the first week that my kids are back in sports, and I'm not sure my 7 o'clock time for this is going to work. I might have to delay that just a little bit, but I wanted to provide you with the information on what rosemary does in the body, and I'm just going to grab that thing of rosemary really quick, so give me just a second. So, Rosemary Essential Oils have been studied quite a bit in the last couple of years, and one of the things that they're looking at is the steroidal properties that rosemary has. You can use rosemary in a combination with eucalyptus and mint in a diffuser in a room where someone is having difficulty breathing, and it helps open up the lungs and pathways for them to breathe easier. You can also use rosemary internally if you have a really high grade rosemary, and I just want to show you this. I'm going to try and get this as close as I can. What you're looking for on your bottles is, if you can see that little logo, not very clearly, but the best that I can get it, it says CPTG, Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. And I have another brand at home that also has that logo on it. You're looking for that because those are the ones that you know are safe to then ingest if they say that they're ingestible. Now, rosemary is something that you can also grow in your garden and you cook with all the time, so of course it's safe to ingest. So you're perfectly capable of using this one for things like cooking, for diffusing, for putting on skin topically if you have irritation on the skin, especially any kind of swelling or irritation. And then you're also capable of taking this one internally. I will say internally it is a bit strong, so I would recommend diffusing it if you can. But if you have something like colitis, there's a research study. The title of that study is The Effects of Extract and Essential Oil of Rosmarinus officinalis L on TNBS-induced colitis in rats by Minian. It was published in the Residential Pharmaceutical Scientific Journal in 2011. And it's volume 6, version 1. Episode 1. So if you look at that, what they showed was that internally taking rosemary essential oil was as effective as the steroid prednisone in helping reduce colitis in these rats. So if you're taking a steroid that actually weakens your immune system a little bit, and you're looking to find a more natural way to supplement your system, the rosemary oil might be a great option for you. If you are taking it internally, one of the easiest ways to do that is to get a little veggie capsule, which you can buy those at any Whole Foods or natural grocers. You put a couple drops of the rosemary in it, and then you just take that as a pill. You can also order those veggie caps and get some successful use out of those from Amazon, but they can break in shipping, just so you know. So you won't get as many as if you go and pick them up, because you can see what's present and what's not. If you hate veggie capsules and you're not good at swallowing pills, another thing you can do is put 1 to 2 drops in 4 ounces of almond milk or coconut milk, and that will help you get that down so that you're not kind of choking on it as it goes. It can be a hot oil, meaning that it can create a little bit of skin irritation, and that includes the lining of the throat, so you do just want to be careful with that and make sure that you're using it to the best of its ability, but also not doing anything that's going to harm you. If you want to cook with it, a lot of people like to cook with rosemary, but sometimes keeping dried herbs in their house is just too much. What you would do is take the cap off. You would take a toothpick, insert it into the little opening that's in the top of the bottle, And then you would stir that into whatever it is that you're wanting to cook with. I don't recommend putting a full drop or even 2 drops into your food, as this will create some very strong flavors. And even when you just open the bottle and smell it, this is a very strong, very good scent, and it smells just like if you had taken rosemary and crushed it up in your hands. So you can use that for that, but just be cautious in how much you add. Another thing you can use rosemary oil for is in sanitizing, because it has those steroidal properties and opens up airways and that kind of stuff, is you can put it in a little bit of lotion and use it like a hand sanitizer, and that helps kill some of the germs on the surface area. Now, everyone's freaking out about the coronavirus. What I will say about that is, with the coronavirus, make sure that you're washing your hands regularly with soap and sing the ABCs the entire time you have the soap on your hands. And you should be washing the hands where you're getting in between the fingers, the front of the hands, the back of the hands, and we tend to get one hand better than the other. And then you should also be going underneath the fingernails, still with soap on your hands, to get all of those germs out. And then making sure that you rinse appropriately. Because this is the winter months, some people do have problems with very dry skin, and they're concerned about washing their hands for 20 seconds. I'm more concerned about you getting sick, and there is some research evidence to show that as long as you're using an antibacterial soap, you don't necessarily need to use hot water. You can use cool water to wash your hands with. And then I always recommend putting a really good lotion on after you wash your hands. Again, if you're looking for something that's antibacterial, coconut oil is a really good thing to kind of use to moisturize the hands with. So if you have more questions about rosemary oil and other things that you can use it for, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you're interested in purchasing any of the oils that we've talked about so far, definitely reach out and we'll set you up with an account and get you so that you're getting that lovely discount and not paying full price for these items. And then next week, what we're going to talk about, because I've heard a lot about it and we are getting close to bikini season, is the weight loss products that you have available to you and different oils that can help you with weight loss. Happy Wednesday.